We all know the tale of Excalibur, the mighty sword wielded by King Arthur and thrown back to the Lady of the Lake on his death. But little is told of the sword that made him king, the sword in the stone. Some say it was Merlin who put the sword in the stone, a magical rigging to ensure the blood of a Pendragon remained on the throne, and there may be a kernel of truth to this, but the sword and the stone were forged by a magic much darker and older than Merlin. When the sword was removed from the stone, the beginnings of a force were unleashed, a force of evil, of destruction, a force once imprisoned by the great dragons themselves. The power grew, the peace and unity of Arthur was broken, his very kin used to break him. Even Excalibur, a sword of great power, was not enough to save him. Little did Arthur know that by throwing it back into the lake, he saved that sword from becoming a dark harbinger of death itself. To once again imprison the force, the sword from the stone must be placed back, but the sword lays broken, the 5 pieces lost, their importance unknown. The hilt of the sword cries out to be found, an inanimate object shouting to be found by some great hero up to the task. Sadly, it is a feckless elf with no fixed abode on the mystical island of Avalon that finds the hilt laying on a riverbed, and is transported to the ethereal home of the Lady in the Sword. "Finally," she says, "a hero has found me. Listen well, for a quest for the very world now rests upon your shoulders." "Me?" Dave says, "I don't think I mark you with the helping hand and bid you find the mighty druid Merlin. Good luck, brave champion." And with that, Dave finds himself standing back in the river, his shoulder burning with the branding of the helping hand, the sword hilt in his hand, and a mighty quest resting on his thin and weedy shoulders. So as with all good adventures, we find our hero on a boat, heading from his magical island home to the coast of England.